When we think about the greatest achievements in history, whether it's scientific breakthroughs, incredible athletic feats, or monumental artistic creations, there's one thing they all have in common: perseverance. The individuals behind these achievements didn't just stumble upon success, they fought for it. Every step of the way, they faced obstacles, encountered failures, and experienced moments of doubt, but they didn't quit, they persevered. Perseverance is more than just pushing through hard times. It's about having a deep, burning desire to achieve something so strong that no obstacle, no failure, no setback can deter you from your path. It's the ability to keep going when every part of you is screaming to give up. And let's face it, there are plenty of moments in life when giving up feels like the easier option. But winners know that the easy road rarely leads to meaningful success. Think about the times in your life when you've faced challenges. Maybe it was a difficult project at work, a personal goal that seemed just out of reach, or a relationship that required more effort than you anticipated. In those moments, perseverance is what separates those who achieve from those who settled. It's not the smartest, the fastest, or the strongest who win. It's the ones who refuse to give up. Let me share a story about someone who embodies perseverance. There's a famous inventor we all know who faced over 1,000 failed attempts before he successfully created the light bulb. Now imagine if he had given up after the first few failures. The world might still be in darkness. But he didn't see those attempts as failures. He saw them as steps closer to success. That's the mindset of perseverance. Seeing every challenge as a lesson, every setback as a setup for a comeback. When you adopt this mindset, you begin to view obstacles differently. Instead of barriers, they become opportunities to grow stronger, more resilient, and more determined. Perseverance fuels you to keep moving forward, even when the path is uncertain, even when the journey is longer and harder than you expected. It's this relentless drive that ultimately leads to success. But perseverance isn't just about enduring pain or hardship, it's also about passion. When you're passionate about what you're doing, perseverance comes more naturally. It becomes less about forcing yourself to keep going and more about feeling compelled to continue because you believe in your mission. Passion ignites perseverance, and together they create an unstoppable force. Remember, every great success story is written with perseverance. It's the foundation upon which dreams are built and goals are achieved. So the next time you face a challenge, remember that winners don't quit, they persevere. They push through the tough times, knowing that on the other side of persistence lies the success they've been working toward. And that's why winners don't quit. They understand that perseverance is not just a skill, but a mindset that propels them toward greatness. If there's one universal truth about success, it's that failure is an inevitable part of the journey. But here's the thing, failure doesn't have to be the end of the road. In fact, for winners, failure is just the beginning of something greater. It's a stepping stone, a valuable teacher, and an essential ingredient in the recipe for success. Think about it. How often do we hear stories of people who succeeded without ever encountering failure? Rarely, if ever. That's because failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Winners understand that each failure brings with it lessons that are crucial for growth. They don't shy away from their mistakes. They embrace them, analyze them, and use them to get better. Let me tell you about a man who faced failure repeatedly but never let it define him. He was fired from his first job for not being creative enough. He started a business that went bankrupt. He was rejected more times than he could count. But instead of giving up, he learned from each setback. He fine-tuned his approach, honed his craft, and eventually built one of the most successful entertainment companies in the world. His name? Walt Disney. Imagine if he had quit after his first failure. The world would have missed out on some of the most iconic creations ever known. What makes winners different is their perspective on failure. Instead of seeing it as a dead end, they see it as a detour, one that might take them off their original path, but ultimately leads them to where they need to be. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? Each failure becomes a learning experience, a chance to refine their strategy and come back stronger. But learning from failure requires humility. It requires acknowledging that we don't have all the answers and that sometimes things won't go as planned. It's about being willing to take a step back, assess what went wrong, and make the necessary adjustments. This process might not always be easy or comfortable, but it's essential. Without it, we risk making the same mistakes over and over, spinning our wheels without ever moving forward. Winners also understand that failure is temporary. It's not a reflection of their worth or their potential, but a moment in time that can change with the right effort and mindset. They don't let failure define them. Instead, they define how they respond to failure. They choose to rise, to persevere, and to keep pushing forward. In every failure, there's a hidden opportunity, a chance to learn something new about yourself, about your abilities, and about what it takes to succeed. The most successful people are those who take those lessons to heart and use them as fuel for their next attempt. So the next time you face failure, remember that it's not the end of the journey. It's a lesson, a stepping stone, a moment to regroup and come back even stronger. Winners don't quit because they understand that failure is not a final defeat. It's an invitation to learn and grow. Let's talk about resilience in adversity, one of the most crucial traits that winners possess. Adversity is a part of life. It's something none of us can escape. Whether it's personal struggles, professional challenges, or unexpected obstacles, adversity tests us, pushes us to our limits, and often makes us question our ability to move forward. But it's in those moments of challenge that resilience is born and nurtured. Resilience is what gives winners the strength to not only endure hardship, but to emerge from it stronger and more determined. When you face adversity, it's natural to feel overwhelmed, discouraged, or even defeated. But winners understand that adversity is not a signal to stop. It's a call to rise. It's an opportunity to dig deep, find inner strength, and keep pushing forward no matter how tough things get. Resilience is about bouncing back from setbacks and finding a way to thrive even in the most difficult circumstances. Think about some of the most inspiring stories you know. Many of them involve individuals who faced tremendous challenges, people who lost everything, experienced unimaginable hardship, or encountered relentless obstacles. What makes their stories remarkable isn't the adversity itself, but how they responded to it. They didn't give up. They didn't let their circumstances define their future. Instead, they used their struggles as fuel to propel them toward their goals. Consider someone like Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison but emerged with a vision for a better future and a resolve to lead his country to freedom. His resilience in the face of extreme adversity is a testament to the power of not giving up. He didn't allow the years of hardship to break his spirit or diminish his dream. Instead, he used that time to strengthen his resolve, and when the opportunity came, he was ready to make a difference. Resilience isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving despite the challenges. It's the ability to adapt, to adjust your course when necessary, and to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. Winners understand that adversity can be a catalyst for growth. It forces us to confront our limitations, to get creative, and to find new ways of achieving our goals. But resilience isn't something we're born with. It's something we develop over time through experience and perseverance. Each time you face a challenge and choose to keep going, you build resilience. It's like a muscle that gets stronger with each use. The more you push through adversity, the more resilient you become, and the better equipped you are to handle whatever comes your way. Resilience is contagious. When others see you standing strong in the face of adversity, it inspires them to do the same. It creates a ripple effect, encouraging those around you to find their own strength and keep pushing forward. Your resilience not only helps you succeed, but also empowers others to rise above their challenges. So when life event throws you into the storm, remember that winners don't quit. They tap into their resilience, face adversity head on, and come out on the other side stronger and more determined than ever. It's in these moments that true champions are made, and success becomes not just a possibility, but an inevitability. Hop on through, see what you can do. So whatever challenge you're facing, determination is the driving force that keeps winners moving forward, even when everything seems to be working against them. Determination is what transforms dreams into reality. It's that unwavering commitment to your goals, that inner fire that pushes you to keep going, no matter how tough the journey gets. When you're determined, you develop a kind of tunnel vision. You see your goal, and everything else fades into the background. Distractions, obstacles, and naysayers lose their power over you because your focus is so strong, your commitment so deep. This isn't about being stubborn or refusing to adapt. It's about staying true to your vision and refusing to give up on what matters most to you. Think about the great achievers in history. Their paths were rarely smooth or easy. They encountered failures, criticism, and sometimes even ridicule. But what kept them moving forward was their determination. They believed in their mission so strongly that no setback could deter them. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He famously said, "I have not failed. I have just found 1,0,0,0,0 ways that won't work." That's the power of determination, viewing every setback not as a failure, but as a step closer to success. Determination also means having the courage to start again, even when things fall apart. It's easy to stay determined when everything is going well, but true determination shows itself in the face of difficulty. When you lose your job, when a project falls through, when you face rejection, that's when determination matters most. It's about getting back up, dusting yourself off, and trying again, with even more resolve than before. One of the beautiful things about determination is that it grows stronger the more you use it. Every time you push through a challenge, every time you refuse to quit, your determination deepens. It becomes part of who you are, shaping your character and building your resilience. And the more determined you are, the more likely you are to succeed. But determination isn't just about sheer willpower, it's also about having a clear purpose. When you know why you're pursuing something, when your goals are aligned with your values and passions, determination comes more naturally. Your why becomes your anchor, grounding you in the face of storms and keeping you focused on what truly matters. And let's not forget, determination can be contagious. When you show up with a determined spirit, it inspires those around you. People are drawn to that kind of energy. It motivates them to stay committed to their own goals and to push through their own challenges. Your determination has the power to not only change your life, but also to influence and uplift those around you. So the next time you're tempted to give up, remember that determination is the key that unlocks the door to success. Winners don't quit because they're determined to see their dreams through, no matter how long it takes or how difficult the journey may be. They know that the path to greatness is paved with determination, and they're ready to walk it one step at a time. Let's explore the importance of vision and focus. Vision is about having a clear idea of what you want to accomplish. It's the big picture, the end goal that keeps you motivated and driven. Focus, on the other hand, is about channeling your energy and attention towards that vision, blocking out distractions, and staying on course no matter what. Having a vision is crucial because it gives your life direction. It's like having a compass that points you toward your true north. Without a vision, it's easy to get lost, to wander aimlessly without making any real progress. But when you have a clear vision, every decision, every action, and every step you take is aligned with that ultimate goal. It gives you something to strive for, something to wake up for every morning. Focus is what brings that vision to life. It's what turns dreams into reality. We live in a world full of distractions, social media, endless notifications, and countless responsibilities pulling us in different directions. Focus is the ability to shut out the noise and dedicate your time and energy to what truly matters. It's about prioritizing your goals over temporary pleasures and staying disciplined even when it's tempting to veer off course. Imagine a magnifying glass. When you hold it up to the sun and focus its rays onto a single point, it creates enough heat to start a fire. But if you keep moving the glass around, the rays are scattered and nothing happens. That's the power of focus. It intensifies your efforts and accelerates your progress. Without it, your energy is diffused and your actions lose their impact. Today's conversation is an extraordinary opportunity to influence the caliber of leaders who are trying to learn to be the best version of themselves. And only you can do that. Great achievers are masters of vision and focus. They know exactly where they want to go, and they remain laser focused on getting there. They don't let distractions or setbacks deter them. They stay the course, continually refining their approach and adjusting their tactics, but always keeping their eyes on the prize. Think about athletes training for the Olympics. Their vision is to win a gold medal. Every workout, Every meal, every hour of sleep is planned with that vision in mind. They focus on what they can control, training, nutrition, and mindset, while tuning out anything that doesn't contribute to their goal. That level of dedication and focus is what separates them from the rest. If you are the athlete, you have to spin your wheel. You have to control your time and your life. You have to control your mind. Vision and focus also bring clarity. When you're clear about what you want and where you're going, decisions become easier. You're not swayed by every new opportunity or challenge because you know what aligns with your goals and what doesn't. This clarity helps you stay on track and avoid unnecessary detours that could derail your progress. Vision and focus are about creating a life of purpose and intention. They help you build momentum, achieve your goals, and live a life that's true to your deepest desires. Winners don't quit because they have a vision that drives them and the focus to see it through. They understand that these two elements are the foundation for lasting success. Without them, it's easy to lose sight of your goals and become distracted by life's endless diversions. Life with them, you're unstoppable. Winners understand the profound impact they can have on others by leading through example. It's not just about personal success, it's about inspiring those around them to rise, to overcome, and to achieve their own greatness. When winners refuse to quit, they set a powerful precedent. They show that perseverance, resilience, determination, vision, and focus are not just abstract ideas, but tangible qualities that anyone can cultivate. Think about it. When you see someone who has faced tremendous challenges yet continues to push forward, doesn't it ignite something in you? It makes you believe that you too can overcome your struggles. Winners know this and they take their responsibility seriously. They understand that their actions can inspire a ripple effect, encouraging others to adopt the same winning mindset. Leadership at its core is about influence. And the best way to influence others is not through words alone, but through actions. By embodying the qualities of a winner, by persevering, learning from failure, showing resilience, staying determined, and maintaining focus. Winners inspire others to do the same. They become living proof that quitting is not an option, that success is possible with the right mindset and effort. Imagine a parent working tirelessly to provide a better future for their children, a teacher who never gives up on a struggling student, or a community leader who fights for positive change despite numerous obstacles. These are everyday examples of individuals who refuse to quit, and their determination has a profound impact on those around them. Their actions speak louder than words, sending a powerful message that no matter how tough things get, giving up is never the answer. Inspiring others also means showing vulnerability. It's about being open about the challenges you face and the struggles you endure. When winners share their journeys, their failures, setbacks, and moments of doubt, they make success feel more attainable to others. They show that even the most successful people face difficulties but rise above them through persistence and hard work. But inspiration is not just about motivation, it's about empowerment. Winners empower others by showing them that they have the strength within to achieve their dreams. They encourage others to find their resilience, determination, and focus. They lift others up, creating a community of people who support and inspire one another. This kind of leadership creates a powerful cycle.